I'm about to be on. Been on this mission since I first left home. Packed up my bags like nigga, I'm grown. Told myself to show myself to do no wrong.
What's up, everybody? My name is Galen, and this is Galen's Gadgets. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And if you have not already, please do not forget to like and subscribe. It will definitely mean a lot to me. So today I actually have the Ticwatch Pro 3 GPS from Mobvoi. I've been waiting for this package for over a week, and I'm just super excited just because this is definitely one of the top 5 smartwatches in my opinion out right now. This falls right up there with your Apple Watches, your Samsung watches, your Fitbits, and your Garmin's. I'm just super excited about this. This is probably by far the best watch that ever ran Google's Wear OS software, just because of all of the new specs and features that this watch packs in it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. This retails for around $300, but I actually got it on an amazing deal. So shout out to the content creator that sold this for me, just because Mobvoi sent him out a review unit like right after he bought this. So you know who you are. I just thank you so much for sending me this. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys my unboxing and first impressions of this. First, I'm just going to go over everything on the box. As you can see on the front, it's just a picture of the watch. Nothing on the sides. I'm going to go over the back in a second. On the bottom, it looks like it's just your general customer service information mainly. Okay, let me go to the back. Okay, so first things first. This is huge. This is the Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear 4100. This is the newest Snapdragon processor for smartwatches, and it's definitely the most powerful. So this is the first watch to include that 4100. And next, let's see, it has up to 72 hours battery life, so that's 3 days in smart mode when you're using it as a smartwatch, and then it has an essential mode in which you're not using it as a smartwatch. You'll get 45 days. It is IP68 and swim waterproof rated, so yeah, there's that. It has a heart rate sensor. It tracks your stress and sleep, and also your blood oxygen levels, so that's nice for those who are health conscious during these times. Let's see, it has a Google Assistant built in, just because it runs that Wear OS. 1,000 plus watch faces, way more than that, I'll tell you that, just because there are so many developers that love to make watch faces on the Wear OS platform. Again, it says Wear OS. 2 displays. So this watch actually has 2 different displays. On the top, it has an LCD display with just very minimal functions to help save battery, and right under that, it is your AMOLED display that covers all of your smart features. So I'll show you guys how that works. There is a speaker and a microphone on this, so you can take phone calls on it, as well as respond to Google Assistant, other things like that, listen to music. So yeah, there's that. There is a Ticwatch health app to help with your workout modes. It does have Google Pay, so you can use your watch to pay at pretty much any terminal using Google Pay. And there is a GPS built in, so you don't have to use your phone to track all of your activity. Okay, so let's get to that unboxing. Okay, so I just took the wrapper off of this, and the packaging on it is pretty nice. Looks like it has a little sleeve. There's your Ticwatch brandy. Okay, nothing on the back really, just a few specs. Okay, you are greeted with the watch. That looks really nice. Sorry, I had it a little too high. And I like the designs right here on the holder of the watch. I'm excited to play with that. I'm just going to take that away to see move that away to see what else comes in the package. It's your silica gel. Okay. Here's your charger. It looks like it's a proprietary charger, so this charger will only work on this watch. And this watch will only take this charger. It does not have wireless charging or anything like that. Okay, here's some safety information. Okay. Here's just some general information, it looks like. And customer service guide. Okay, nothing else in the box. So let's get to the watch. I'm really excited about this. The packaging is so nice, I don't really want to mess it up. Just gonna take the band out. Okay. Yeah, let me take that off. Okay, I got it. Okay, so here is the watch. There's a little screen protector on there, a little sticker. Okay, so let's see how this feels. Yeah, it's a really nice watch. And it's not really heavy. It's a pretty big watch. I believe it's 1.4 inches, which is pretty big. It's a pretty nice size. Here are all of your trackers on the back. It's like a matte feel on the back, so it's not really like a hard plastic. This feels very soft. You can even hear it. That's how soft it is. It's a matte feel on it. There's your pins for your charger. And here's your screen. Looks like a very high quality screen. And there are numbers around the edge. I usually do not like numbers on the edge around my watch, but with the Tinwu that I've been wearing, I've slowly grown to like it. So it's not a deal breaker anymore to me. It just feels really nice. The default band on this is really, really nice. Like, it looks like leather from a distance, but it's a really soft, like TPU type material. And I really like the details on this because there's like a stitching to make it like look like it's leather. I really like that touch. I can already tell just putting it on is going to be super comfortable. Okay, let me see if it can power on yet. Okay, I just felt the vibration. There it is, Ticwatch. Yeah, and I did buy this watch to replace my Fossil Sport. I actually sold that to a really good friend of mine. I do believe this will be my new like everyday watch outside of the watches that I review. I will be doing a full review on the Tinwu watch and the Yame watch pretty soon. While this is powering on, I'm just going to do a size comparison. And I actually have something special. This is the first generation of the Ticwatch right here, right next to it. So this is the original Ticwatch E, which is like the one of the first smartwatches that Mobvoi ever released. So just look at how much this watch has like progressed over the years, from 1 button to 2, and then just the build quality is just completely different. Yeah, this was like super slow, so I ended up not using it anymore. I probably will do a full comparison just to let you know if this Ticwatch Pro 3 is worth the upgrade. I believe this came out in like 2016 or something like that, the original Ticwatch E. So yeah, I will be comparing these later on. Okay, so I'm gonna set everything up and get back with you guys. So now I'm just gonna show you some of the general setup of this watch. So as you can see, it's prompting me to download Wear OS by Google. So this Wear OS app is compatible with Android and iOS. There's just a few things that you can't do on iOS, like I know you cannot talk on the phone on your watch when you're on Apple, or you cannot like respond to notifications. You can see every notification, and all of the notifications do come in like super clean, but you cannot text back or anything like that from your watch on Apple. So the Wear OS by Google app is going to be just the hub of everything of connecting your phone to your watch. So I already downloaded that, and let's see what it tells me to do now. Okay. You're all set. So it's asking me to link everything. Okay guys, so I just set up everything and everything is fully connected now. I am at the introduction screen on the watch, and as you can see on the left, right now actually the LCD screen is on. This is actually one of my favorite features of this watch. This is why the battery life is just so great on it, because when you're not using the watch, when you're not scrolling through your apps or looking at your notifications, it will stick on this LCD screen. So this watch has two screens. It has an LCD screen on top, which is what you're looking at. This is for battery preservation. It just shows your general information. It does not use a lot of battery at all. You can actually flip it and it will have like a little backlight. But when you press a button, it actually goes right into your normal watch interface. The AMOLED screen, which is the bottom screen. So there are two screens, like I said, the LCD on the top and then the AMOLED screen on the bottom. I just think that's really unique. I've never seen a watch do that before. To the right, you can just see this is just the general Wear OS app. It doesn't have a lot of things on it. Most of the things you're going to be doing on your watch. So you can actually change the watch face from here. It looks like here these are just like all of your Ticwatch defaults and then the Wear OS default watch faces. But there are just thousands and thousands and thousands of more that you can download from the Google Play Store. I know I have used an app called Facer before to create my own watch face, and I used Marine Commander before to create my own custom watch face. So yeah, it's a lot of customizing when you have a Wear OS app, a Wear OS watch. So now I'm just opening up the watch for the first time. Let's see what it's gonna give me. A little tutorial, it looks like. Let's see, learn more. You can swipe in each direction. When you swipe to your right, you get Google Assistant on your left side. When you swipe the other way, these are your tiles. These are basically like widgets, different screens that do different things. So in this case, it's Google Fit, weather, your calendar. And you can definitely adjust these in the Wear OS app, or you can do it here. You can touch and hold, and here are just some of the different things that you can add to your tiles. So here's your calculator, a hand wash timer, Google Fit heart points, different workout things. So yeah, let's go back to the home screen. I'm gonna swipe up. When you swipe up, you get your notifications. I'll try to show you guys what a notification looks like on this later. When you swipe down, you just get your quick toggles. You can enable Google Pay, airplane mode, find your phone, do not disturb, different things like that. I'm gonna press the button. And wow, this is the smoothest Wear OS watch I've ever had, mainly because of that Snapdragon 4100 in here. It's just super smooth. It also has a gig of RAM, which is definitely needed for Wear OS. Most watches of the past generations went with half a gig. I believe like only the Fossil and then the Fossil Gen 5, and then a few watches after that had a whole gig of RAM. I know the previous Ticwatch to this generation had 1 gig of RAM as well. But this is just super fluid and responsive. I'm really liking how quick this is moving. I can already tell it's a lot smoother than what my Fossil Sport was. It's just very responsive. Let me try to open an app. I'm just going to try to open the Tick exercise, and look how fast that opened up. Wow. Okay, now it's showing me how to change my watch face, and that's just super quick. I'm just going to go Guardian for now. I'm probably going to create my own watch face using one of the apps that I had before. And as you can see, here are just some of my notifications. It actually mirrors your phone's notifications, so whatever you get on your phone, you'll see here, and you'll be able to respond to it. So you can delete it, you can reply from your here. You can, when you press that, it opens up the app on your phone. So yeah, this is what I love about Wear OS, just how good the software is, how much you can actually do on it. Okay guys, so I've had this watch for around 2 days now. I wanted to do my first impressions of this after 2 days, just because Wear OS just has so many features to it. It's just really hard to grasp everything on the same night that I unbox it. So yeah, this is 2 days later. The first things first, I'm just gonna talk about the battery life. When I got it, it was at 80%. And right now it is on 11%, and that is after downloading everything and doing all of the setup, which is very strenuous on the battery. So I definitely believe that Mobvoi will match what it claims in the 3-day battery life. So yeah, and again, this feature right here, I'm just gonna wait for it to close out. 1 second. Okay, yeah, I had to set it down. Okay, so this feature right here, the LCD screen on the top, it definitely works. And when you're outside, it's very bright. See, right now you can barely see it, but when you flip it, it has a nice backlight to it. It's really nice, and it works when it's actually on your wrist. It's just hard to do it when it's not on your wrist, so the detection is a little different. So yeah, the LCD screen on the top is very nice, and you can see it outside. So I know a lot of people will be worried about that, if they can see it outside or not because of their job or whatever. But next I will talk about the 2 apps that make this Ticwatch tick, in my opinion. And these are the health apps associated with it. So this is just the Mobvoi app. Okay, and this Mobvoi app is connected to several apps on the actual watch, such as Tick Sleep, Tick Exercise, and other apps of that nature. This is tracks all of your fitness activity. And then my favorite fitness app actually is Google Fit. So what I did, I set up Google Fit to track all of like my physical movement, so like my step counting and all of my workouts. I haven't done anything in the past few days just because I've been working, so I haven't done anything too strenuous. So today, as you can see, I only took 520 steps. Okay, and this is the Mobvoi app. So the Mobvoi app has a lot of different factors to it. As you can see, the heart rate, the blood oxygen saturation, stress levels, sleep levels, exercise. I'm not going to use the Mobvoi to track my exercise just because I like Google Fit so much to do that. But yeah, Mobvoi can track like the more detailed things, such as your blood oxygen level, your heart rate. That does track it at 24 hours. You can set it to do it like your heart rate like 24 hours, so you'll get like a full chart. You see, and I've only done it a few times, but you can set it to where it does it 24/7. Okay, and then your blood oxygen saturation, I believe you can set that up to do it for 24 hours straight as well. So yeah, these are like the major fitness apps that you can pair with this watch. The performance on this watch has been just absolutely phenomenal. It's just so snappy. No lag at all, literally no lag. I have not had any issues with notifications coming over at all. Notifications are automatic. Google Assistant has been working great. So let's see. What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Maryland Heights, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 61.
And that audio is actually coming from the watch itself. It does have a built-in speaker. I have not tried the like the phone conversation from the watch. I will try that later. I may call my mom later on today just to see how she's doing. So yeah, the watch's performance has been just great. Another thing I like about Wear OS is the actual notifications. The notifications are handled just beautifully. As you can see right here, here's just some of my emails. I ordered Chick-fil-A today. They're just handled greatly. Also had like a barber appointment, so you can just click on that and it brings down everything. Other cheaper watches do not really do this from my experience that I've had with them so far. And you can actually have other options. You can reply directly from your watch. You could send it to your phone. I'm just going to show you that. Let me see. Open on phone. And there, the email's already at my phone. You can reply from it. You can delete it from here. You can archive it from here. It's just so many different notification options. I love the way Wear OS handles notifications. Another thing I like about Wear OS is the abundance of watch faces. So look at this. And I have not even downloaded any third-party applications yet. So these are just all of the watch faces that come by default. Pretty much any style you could think of, they have it. I actually have subscribed to other watch faces. I'll probably be showing you those in my full review. I have not downloaded them to this watch. I just haven't had the time yet. Okay, just look at all of these watch faces that are available. It's really nice. Just way more watch faces than Apple and Samsung's Tizen. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the watch faces on this. Another thing I really like about this watch is when you swipe to the left, you get quick tile. So right now by default they have Google Fit as the first one, so you can just see your steps and then weather and then calendar. But you can actually edit this by holding, so you can all of the things that you want to access quickly. Here's just a list of things. You can add these to your tiles, so it's basically like widgets on your phone. You can just scroll over and have a quick view of everything, and then when you click on it, it takes you automatically into the app. So that just went into the weather app on my watch, and it's pretty nice. I really like that feature. Now I'm just going to show you guys a few of the apps that Mobvoi has downloaded. I will be using these. Like I said before, there's Tick Sleep. I just turned that on this morning, so it didn't really get my sleep cycle. Okay, let's see. And I actually turned off the Mobvoi launcher. I know earlier, like when I first unboxed it, the user interface of the apps looked different. That is because I turned off the Mobvoi launcher, because I heard it just makes the watch go a little faster and it makes the battery last longer. So I did turn off the Mobvoi app launcher. So this is how it looks on every other Wear OS watch pretty much, where everything is like vertically aligned. I do like this better. Let's see, another one, Tick Breathe. Okay. And you can just, this helps you relax more. You can just follow the breathing patterns of that ring. Let's see what else there is. I did sleep already. Tick Oxygen. So I did show you these on the app on my phone. Okay. And the same apps can be pulled up on the watch. So basically Ticwatch, they downloaded like a few extra apps. That's what all of these tick categories are for, just for more accurate health tracking. So Tick Breathe, this is the breathing patterns I just showed you. Tick Exercise is tracking your fitness. Tick Health is like a summary of everything. Tick Hearing, this actually helps you, it like tests your hearing levels. So it's really interesting. It just what it does, it like tells you the decibels around you. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do a quick size comparison with the few watches I do have right now. So it is a 1.4 inch display. It is AMOLED. The actual screen is AMOLED, which all of these other watches are LCD, I believe. But yeah, so here's a quick size comparison. This is the Ticwatch Pro 3, and this is the Tenwu watch I've been using. The Tenwu watch has like a big bezel around the edge, as you can see. So it's a little bigger, and it's way heavier. This screen on this Pro 3 is pretty good, but the weight distribution is just very well. I believe it's like 1.5 ounces. It's not a heavy watch at all, but it is pretty big. It doesn't really look well on like a women's wrist or like a child's wrist. It is a pretty nice size watch. So here's the Yame watch. I believe this is 1.3 or 1.4 as well, but it also has like a bezel around the perimeter. And then here's the original Ticwatch. I'm actually not sure how the size of this watch. I haven't looked up the specs of it, but the screen is a little bigger on here, but the bezels on the original Ticwatch E are pretty fat, and it's way thicker. Okay, let's see the thickness. Looks like the Tenwu is actually thicker as well, and then the Yame watch is skinnier. Okay, and I really love this band on the Ticwatch Pro 3. It's very comfortable, and it gives a premium feel, but it remains comfortable because it is still like the rubberish TPU type material. It is not real leather. Just like the stitching and everything makes it look like leather, which I think is a nice touch in terms of comfort and looks. And you can adjust these. I'm just gonna try to do this behind camera. I'm gonna take it off of my Tenwu watch. Got it. So this does fall under the universal band protocol. So it takes the 22mm band. It's very easy to adjust. Just unclick it and then click one back in there. So yeah, this is the Ticwatch Pro 3. I will be doing a full review of this later. If you have any questions about it, leave them in the descriptions. And thank you for watching.
Yeah, I just want you to be